Hi, my name is Kat, and Howard Brown has been really important for me, actually in multiple ways. I moved here 8 years ago with my partner, and at the time we knew Chicago was going to be a great place for us to live, and partially because we knew about Howard Brown and this awesome GLBTQ health center, and that just knowing that it existed already just made us feel so much more comfortable about moving to the city. And also we were fortunate enough that her insurance allowed us to come to Howard Brown. And for me that was really important because I knew I wouldn't have to worry about any awkward moments with medical providers. What would they say when I came out to them? Would there be any awkward, oh, you're sexually active, are you at risk for pregnancy, trying to explain any of that. So Howard Brown was, in terms of seeking medical care, was always a very safe and affirming place for me. More recently, my current partner began medically transitioning about 1.5 years ago. And honestly, I don't know what we would have done if he didn't have Howard Brown. I don't know how we would have navigated the medical system. And going through Howard Brown, it was so easy. He wasn't diagnosed with a mental health disorder, and by that I'm referring to the gender identity disorder. He didn't have to go through 6 months of therapy. It was really easy, and it was really affirming for him. And when we went for his first appointment, we met with, or one of the first appointments, we met with one of the medical providers, and I asked her, are there any support groups for partners of trans people? Because I know there is quite a bit of support and a community of trans people, but not so much for significant others or partners of trans people. And she said, there isn't that I know of, but a few people have asked me about this. I'll be in touch with you. And sure enough, several months later, that medical provider and the director of LCCP did contact me, and they said, okay, there's a need in the community. Do you want to try to help organize this? And I said, absolutely. So for me, that's one example of how Howard Brown is really tapped into the needs of the community and recognizing when there is a lack of services and trying to take care of that and fix that. From my experience and my partner's experience, that Howard Brown has been an absolute lifeline for the trans community and their families.